Hello, and welcome to another RANGROO cast, me, RANGROO, and today we are doing a 1v1 on Here Lies a Hero. So at the bottom in the blue, playing as United States, we got Bode, and up top, in the red, playing as Cartel, we got Insane the General. So as usual, let's speed up the early game, shall we? So Bode going for 2 oil, getting himself a Rax and a Lem. And Insane the General going for 2 oil as well, a Rax and then an Aluminum. Now the Humvee's doing a bit of harassing, trying to shoot down those helicopters. Oh, it makes the Humvee really good in the early game of America. With the recon vehicle in general, because you can use this quite aggressively. Has a nice mix of speed and firepower for dealing with enemy infantry and enemy helicopters. The Insane General capping his bank, moving up some infantry onto the downward slopes. And Bode just pumping out some mortar guys. An interesting choice. He's got 2 aluminum as well, getting another Lem. Some MG nests for defense. And the General going for a helipad. He's going to be pumping himself out some automatics. These Vipers taking the lonely road down south. Where are they trying to go? It seems like the General's going to be moving up with his automatics. Do some early game aggression. Now does Bode. Will Bode have any infantry or tanks to deal with this? He's getting a light vehicle bay, does have some mortars. And there's the automatic already doing some damage. Trying to get those M993s. Or M993. You see, I don't really do too much damage against enemy vehicles. They need to really concentrate fire. The machine gun nest getting upgraded to an 18 missile. But the automatic's playing smart, keeping range, shooting everything that moves. And here's the striker MGSs. Yeah, gonna easily clear this up. And away the automatics go. Insane the General's got himself some supplies. Already captured Run Island Bank, and he's probably going to do the second run as well. I mean, quite an interesting strategy from the US. You see a lot of players on this map go straight for the field hospital and get the DOS stuff, but Bode's just going for more of a standard play of light vehicles, armory, and the logistical center. Getting himself a Stinger block upgrade. And he has quite a nice force of strikers. Some striker blazers and striker MGSs. And he's going to be moving out to deal with this super hind force. And that is quite a lot of them. The blazers getting in. They do have the upgraded missiles, which is definitely going to help out a lot. See, just shooting them down. And that upgrade definitely helped a lot of that engagement. Because super hinds are usually very tanky. So any extra damage against him is always welcomed. And strikers move up. Insane General's got himself a nice little force down here. Some Scorpios to behind and a Bremy to you. And the strikers, they may just run into him. You know, so pretty close. Here they go. They're going to catch. Scorpio's getting first shot off. The strikers definitely do not have a chance against this. They're trying to get in close. And it's the behinds come in and mop that all up. There's Hercules and more strikers. Getting right into the fray of it. They do have that Tuscarora upgrade, which is very helpful. More HP is always wanted. And that's just a lot of Bremy to use that they have to kill. Also, the suppline's going to be a pain in the arse as he doesn't have any AA right now. So this doesn't bode well for Bode. That was a bad joke, I apologise. And now Hercules is going to be going down. Insane General just pumping out super behind. So maybe in Bode's best interest to just start getting lots of Blazers, lots of AA, or some F-22 Raptors. And what... I don't know what he's doing with these mortars. Like... It's an odd choice. I guess what I'm thinking is that he has his mortars here, so if anything attacks his base, he has a bit of artillery to, you know, help defend his base. Still, rather peculiar choice, I'd have to say. Insane General moving up into the middle, getting some refineries here. Definitely has the map control, I say. Got the bank under his control, he's setting his dominance onto the middle. Now he is doing quite well. Let's take a look at both players' economies. Insane General has a very nice stockpile of aluminum, and Bode as well. Bloody hell, both these guys. They need to start spending some dosh. They got so much saved up. Strikers moving up once again, but the super behind, proving to be quite annoying. But those Blazers doing their best. That's the thing, our block upgrade, as you can see. Helping out a lot, but super behind are still very tanky. Yeah, Scorpio coming out to help. And the Breme to use. Another big helper. The Insane General's got himself a repair centre. Does he have a tokamak generator yet? No, he's sticking to this early game so far. Sticking to the super behind. Both players just doing their thing. And here we go, the Strikers getting right in there. Now the Bremmies use, they are going to be going down. There's Blazers shooting down the sub behinds. Yeah, I've just had a look at it. Yeah, the Blazers having a bit of a hard time. The Strikers with the MG guns doing a bit of damage. Run's going to go down. Are they going to get the last sub behind Joe? Or will it be able to get a Ray? A rather risky engagement, yeah, from the General. Did get a lot of kills, I'll give him that, but he probably could have saved his force. Now see now, I was saying if he were to like stay back, he'd probably save some units, but the Blazers would have just outranged him. So might as well get in and use the autocannon for a bit of extra damage. Yeah, the Generals just keep pumping out the behind. And Bode, yeah, he just needs Blazers. He needs lots of Blazers. Prefer BF-22s. He's got himself an is that? Yeah, that's a power plant. Administrator Centre's a lot more blocky. Bode got himself some Javelins and Stingers in this building. And the Stingers definitely going to be helping out a lot. A very nice cheap AA alternative. And Theo's up behind just getting a rickety wrecked. Does he has an FOB up here. Yeah, he does. Smart man. Getting himself a heavy vehicle bay. So, is he going to be getting some Abrams? That'd be interesting. Also, he could get some heavy artillery, which would definitely help in annoying the guys in the middle. And speaking of annoying, Bode's doing a good job shooting at this refinery quite a bit. Their General's not really reacting to us at all. Letting his stuff die. Does he have anything back here? Oh, he's super behind down here. Capturing the bank. Here he comes. And there he goes. Super behind's not even wanting to engage. Bode's just taking pot shots. Yeah, it's a very nice, like, combined arms pussy got here. He's got a few snipers as well to clear out the banks. The Javelins and Stingers. Well, he is making some ground and taking this middle choke point for himself. And oh, look at this. What do we have over here? We have some blazers getting right into the thick of it. Scorpio is going to be shooting them up. Now the general's just going to be holding his ground. Moving up, but Scorpio is very late in the armor. They do get destroyed easily, especially with all these javelins. Bode going for the javelin spam technique, which is a very annoying thing to go against because javelins are so bloody powerful and you have such long range. And running in the buildings are nigh impossible to kill without snipers. And oh look, yeah, General is doing the smart thing. If you meet a movable force, just go around it. Or movable object, it is. And if he can do some attacking back here, especially on his refinery on 1 HP, you know, do a bit of harassment. Defensive position. Doing a good job defending. Now Bode moving up. Got his strikers, some Abrams now. Very good choice. And oh my, that's a lot of Breme to use. I mean, he definitely has the tank, Insane General, but he doesn't really have the firepower. The Scorpions are just gonna get, yeah, they're just gonna get eaten up. But that's a lot of Breme to use. That's a lot. I mean, that's just a silly amount. I mean, if you're gonna have all of these Breme to use, don't use Scorpios. You need something for like a bit more HP to really, you know, be able to kick in the healing. Because these guys can just get one-shotted. But the General, he's still... Oh, has he upgraded yet? Yes, he has. He has the tokamak generator. He's got himself a helipad. And yeah, just a helipad right now. I mean, he can be getting his Komachis and Ghost Hawks. Now, what do we have over here? We have some... Oh, here's some Komachis. Now, Komachis, you don't see these often, but they're actually really good units. They're lower HP, but they are stealthy. And also, like a Phoenix, they do a lot of damage against buildings. These are great harassment units. Fantastic harassment units. But not when there's AA in the area, of course. AA will mess up your day. Or stealth detection. General, he's sure just holding his ground. You know, he's got some Scorpios and whatnot. Let's take a look at Bode's base. I mean, this is a good portion in, and we haven't seen any super weapons yet. And now Bode's got himself a very nice stockpile of rare. Wait, ass Bode. Yeah, he's got a stockpile of rare earth. You might as well start getting some deltas or nukes or some super fancy pantsy units. Promise out some more Abrams and end losses. An Insane General, just getting lots of Scorpions and automatics. It really should be using Spectres at this point. The Scorpios are just not good enough in this late of the game.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Yo, maybe Bode's still sticking to his light armored force here, so they might have a chance if they can catch up. The Breme to use slowing them down. You know, both sides being rather defensive. No small skirmish here and there, but no big great attacks or plays.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
And here comes Bode with his Abrams. And even some Delta Force. The Delta's being quite good now. Does he have the rocket launcher upgrade? Yes, he does. And he is attacking the healing blob, doing its best to keep itself alive. The automatic's moving up. And even got some rations as well for AT, but they need to stand still if they want to do any damage. The Abrams getting in close. And then losses as well. Bode, that's a misclick. That's definitely a misclick because his artillery does not need to be within point blank range of the enemy units. And the rockets come down. I mean, that's a lot of javelins helping out. Especially with the Analos's General's force. He has a lot of repair stuff, but he just doesn't have any firepower. You really need to have Spectres. Jeff back here, it's like one lone Komachi. Got himself a Jackal.
Stealth enemy unit detected.
Yeah, Bode's moving up with one lone Blazer. No, Bode's just keeping his ground. He has a Patriot. He doesn't have any nukes, so I'm guessing super weapons are turned off. Yeah, actually, no, if he has a Patriot, yeah, and there's definitely super weapons, because you want a Patriot to defend yourself from super weapons. But both sides just keeping their ground, building up their forces once again. General really needs some firepower. Never mind, he surrenders, and that'll be a GG to Bode. In a rather interesting match. I'll admit, both sides, mainly General setting that early game idea for long. The helipad and the Komachis were good, but you do need those Spectres once you go to the higher level, because Spectres are bloody phenomenal. Yeah, in general, had a pretty good idea for those ship behind in the early game, but he didn't attack Riviam too much. He mainly kept him in the centre to defend his centre point. But if you have a mobile helicopter force, and a lot of them, like Tigris or Apaches, what you should be doing is constantly attacking the enemy, attacking their refineries, you know, poking at their base, just because with helicopters you can move around all over the bloody place and hit whenever, wherever. But yeah, rather good match from both sides, fairly interesting strategies, a little bit slow on the tech, but still, and a bit defensive, but yeah, a good match nonetheless. And wow, that's all I have time for. This has been another RANGROO cast, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as usual, please just take it easy.